Bobcats go through a scrimmage this morning here at Peden Stadium. Frank Solich Field. We've got offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach Scott Isphording visiting with us right now. Obvious question through a scrimmage. What'd you like today?
I thought we had some guys make some plays. It's going to come down. We've had two great playmakers that are got big weeks coming up in the NFL that have moved on. And for receiver wise and running back wise, it was good to see a couple of those. One old face that's back again, and one that's been here since a freshman, Chase in particular, make a play. And it was good to see us make some plays today.
When you get to this point of a practice schedule right now, you've been through this so many times. Are you seeing improvement each day?
No question. And sometimes improvement comes from making some mistakes. We got a great defense. That's proven out over the last few years. And we got some great players over there. So if you're making plays against them, you're making plays. But we've also had some mental mistakes and some physical mistakes that we've had to fix. And I saw a step in the right direction today on a lot of those things.
A lot of people would think right away that Parker Navaro has picked up where he left off last season at quarterback. Let's get your thoughts on what he's done so far. Has he gotten better through camp so far?
He has. He missed all spring. And that can be very valuable time. Now, the nice thing is now we get more time with him in the summer than we ever have. And he was able to really start going once we got to the summer. So he's hit the ground running. He's had his ups and downs for all the same things I just said. But I thought he took what they gave us today and then a couple times took what he wanted. And, the factor that him and really all of our quarterbacks that we recruit here now is the run factor, their ability to make plays with their feet, which we don't tackle at this time of the year on the quarterback. But there were definitely some times when you kind of went, that might be a good play because of the ability of the quarterback to make something happen.
You mentioned the other quarterbacks on the roster, and that was going to be my next question. The depth in the room right now. Do you like what you're seeing behind Parker?
Nick really benefited a lot from the spring, because you got all those reps with the ones. And you don't realize, for those of you that have not met Nick, he's a large man. I mean, he's a big, athletic dude. And I don't know if you kind of capture that if you're not, right up with him. And he's athletic. He's very, very smart. The big thing for him is just consistency. And if he's consistent, look out. So I feel really good about those two. Tim Carpenter came in and through the transfer portal, got here this summer, had some experience at Tulsa. And you could see some of that. The game wasn't going super fast, even though he wasn't perfect because it's a whole lot of offense to learn in a short amount of time. And then Matt Pappas, Greg, he gained a lot of reps this summer. And Hype Grand is a freshman who, look out, because he's unbelievably athletic.
As we wrap it up, Scott, we're to that point right now where the offense is trying to find itself. And you talked about some of the things you like today. But one of the words I heard mentioned a lot, certainly on the offensive line side of things, is trust. Do you see that right now?
I do. There's a guy that we won't be saying his name very much this year that's up front for us, Parker Titsworth, it seems like he's been there forever. And that guy's the captain of the O-line. And we've got a little bit of a battle and trying to figure out who our best five are up front. And it's been a good battle all spring. It's nice to have Shed Rhodes back, kind of like CA left, came back. And his being able to kind of stabilize things there at left tackle. But Witherspoon has been awesome, Spoon. But those other three spots are we've got guys that are really competing for them. And like you said, if we could trust them and cover guys up, we got, I think, pretty good skill guys that can make some things happen. And if we just get things started.
He's offensive coordinator Scott Isphording. I'm Marty Bannister. Bobcats continue practice here at Frank Solich Field at Peden Stadium.